Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry it has been like a hot minute since I was last on here. Time just kind of slipped away from me, and then I tried to film last week but I was ill like the week previous and I just looked so moody on the film when I watched it back, so I couldn't upload it. But yeah, I feel better now and I'm back. So I did a poll on Instagram and asked whether you guys wanted to see like skincare in the morning / makeup, hair. So it's kind of like 50-50, but it did lean towards get ready with me, kind of. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't actually do that much in the morning in terms of skincare. I just kind of do like very basic morning stuff, and then in the evening is when I properly do my skincare. So I'll just show you what I use in the morning, and then I will do my makeup, and I might do my hair, I'm not sure. We'll see how long this runs on for. And then in another video I'll do my evening skincare, which is like my proper routine. So I've already showered and I just stuck my hair up, and yeah, so what I use in the morning, I'm gonna just show you what I use in the shower because it's kind of like my skincare. Okay, so there's 3 products that I use in the shower, which I would say is, yeah, is skincare. So the first is a shampoo that I use. So I used to, well, I still kind of suffer with psoriasis in my head, which is like a dry skin condition. So I use this shampoo from the Body Shop. It's a ginger anti-dandruff shampoo, which I think is literally amazing. It's healed my psoriasis completely, and it smells so strongly of ginger, which I love. It might not be it's so good to everyone's taste, but I think it's so refreshing in the morning. So yeah, it just is a little bottle. I think it's like £8 or something, but it is literally amazing. So I use that every morning. The next thing I use is a cleanser, an in-shower cleanser. So I got this one from Kiehl's. I get a few blackheads in like the creases of my skin, so in my chin and around my nose. So when they're particularly bad, I will use this cleanser from Kiehl's. It's just called the Deep Pore Daily Cleanser, and it's like a clay consistency. So yeah, it's quite drying. I don't know. It's good, it works, it does what it's meant to do, but I think it's very drying. So I just use that every morning in the shower. And then the other thing I use is just a body scrub. So this one is from, by the way, I'll link all these down below for you so you can pick them up if you want them. And yeah, this one's from Malin and Goetz, I think it's called. It's quite a cool brand. I haven't really heard of it that much before, but I found it in Space NK a couple months back, and they do amazing candles. And then I got this body scrub for Christmas, so I just put it on like the dry areas, so really like my elbows, the palms of my hands, my feet, and my knees sometimes. So yeah, that's what I use this for. Okay, and then when I get out of the shower, I use this moisturizer from Palmer's. I've used this moisturizer since I was like probably like 8. I remember my mum used to lather us in it, and I literally love it. It's so good. It smells like chocolate, or like it's cocoa butter, but it smells amazing, and it's so hydrating. So I use this every morning and some evenings when I remember, when I get out of the shower. Okay, and then moving on to skincare. As I said, it's really basic in the morning. So I just use this, I don't know how you say it, is it micellar water from L'Oreal, and I've used this for a long time now. It's just super quick and easy in the morning for your skin. So I literally just put it on a cotton pad and do my face. I haven't actually done it yet, so I'll just do it now. Just put like a blob on it, and then I just go around my face. And even though I cleanse and do my whole skincare routine at night time, it's actually like really horrible how much still comes out your face in the morning. I guess it's just like dirt from when you're sleeping. So now that's done, and the only other thing I then do is moisturize my face. So I think I've mentioned previously that I use gel moisturizers in the morning, just because, I don't know if I was actually last time, I think I was, because I think cream moisturizers make me look more oily throughout the day, because I get quite oily in my T-zone and like just like the oily places. Yeah, so I like to use a gel moisturizer in the morning because I think that like stops the greasiness as much. So yeah, this is just one from Clarins. So I used to use Clarins all the time growing up, but I used to use the cream moisturizers and the cleansers and the toners, but I'd never actually seen their gel moisturizer. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. So I just put blobs on like the high points of my face and then rub that in. The only thing is, I will say, is I really hate the feel of this. Like as you're rubbing it in, it feels like gritty on your fingers, but it's not gritty. I don't know, it's really weird, but it is really good. It feels like, oh, I don't know, I just really don't like it. I don't know how to describe it. It feels like, you know when you're on the beach and you have like sand and water on your hands and you like try rub sun cream in. That's what it feels like, but it's not got anything in it to make it feel like that, so I don't really understand, but yeah, I don't like it. But it is really, really good. So I just use this. So that is all rubbed in, and then that is really it in the morning. Obviously I do my teeth and I put deodorant on. I think that's it. I'm really, really basic in the mornings. Yeah, so then I just really do my makeup, which I don't think I've shown you guys how I do my mascara yet, just because it takes so long, but I will show you here. Okay, so I have a little mirror here, so if that's annoying, I'm sorry. Okay, so my makeup routine hasn't changed that much since I last did my last routine, but I literally can't watch that back. It makes me cringe so much. Oh, so embarrassing. I feel like I was just really, really awkward in front of the camera. I still am, but that was just like, oh god no. So I'm still using Benefit They're Real mascara. I'm just obsessed with this mascara. Okay, so I'm gonna just start applying this. I basically just do normal, like I would just do this how everyone would normally do the mascara, but I just apply like shitloads. So I always start in the bottom so they have time to dry before I do the rest of my makeup. I know a lot of people do their mascara after their foundation, but you'll see like I make such a mess all around my eyes, so I have to do it before, and then I take the mess off with cotton swabs. If anyone's tried the new mascara, let me know what you think of it. I do want to try it, but yeah, I don't want to buy it if it's not good. Okay, and then I just do as normal. So I'll do like the first layer and then I'll let it dry and do the other eye, and then I'll go back in and do this eye again. This mascara is so, so good, but it's like so expensive and it runs out. Well, I mean, I probably use quite a lot, but it runs out so quickly for me, which is so annoying. But I just like, I have tried so many different mascaras and none of them compare to this. So I'm gonna just let this sit and dry for maybe like 3-4 minutes. Otherwise I feel like it transfers. I think I said before on Instagram, like how do you stop your mascara from transferring? And I have found you just gotta let it dry, and also like kind of bake under your eyes with concealer really works. So yeah, that's all I do. So as you can probably see, I make an absolute mess around my eyes when I'm doing my mascara. I don't know how people do it and not make a mess. Like I've always done my mascara like this, and then I take my cotton swabs and either like any moisturizer or like moisturizing primer that I have, and just like put a pump on the back of my hand. But yeah, so I just literally roll it in the back of my hand and then go over all the areas that are a mess. Okay, so I've cleaned that up, and then I just take the excess. It's primer, so I put it on my face. I'm using a Smashbox primer at the minute. It's actually a primer and a moisturizer in one, that's why I picked it up, because my skin was really, really dry over Christmas. It's called Photo Finish Primerizer. It just looks like this. It doesn't really feel like a primer. It's very like watery. But yeah, again, I just put that on like the high points and do my face. Okay, so moving on is foundation. So I'm alternating between two at the minute. The first is NARS Sheer Glow, which I love and always have loved. I did try the, I think it's called like the All Day Luminous Silk foundation from NARS, but it was literally the worst foundation I've ever used in my life. Like it made my skin, didn't make my skin dry, but it made my skin look really, really dry, and it would separate over my face, and literally by the afternoon it was like embarrassingly bad. So I do not recommend that one, but this one I think is really, really good still. And then the other one I alternate between depending on how tan I am. The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, which I love. It's so good, but it's too dark for me, so I only use this like when I have a good tan. So I'm always using one of these, but today I'm going to use my NARS because I'm not as tan. Okay, so I just shake it out. It's so annoying there's not a pump on it, but yeah, I just shake it out and I put it like on my face in dots. Okay, and then I'm just using a beauty blender. This is clean, it just looks disgusting. I've cleaned it so much, but I can't get the stains out of it. So yeah, it's just damp, and I just start blending that in. I usually do one layer and then I add like a little bit more on top, but I'll just see. It depends on what condition my skin's in. It's weirdly really clear at the minute. It's not normally like this. Okay, so that is the first layer blended in. I am going to add a tiny bit more, but not like a full layer more. So I just take another like little dab, and I put that like where I think I need a little bit more coverage, so on my cheeks, and then I just kind of disperse whatever's left all around. I'm literally so over this flat and these filming setups. Like I cannot stand them. I hate, there's literally nowhere to film in this flat. But yeah, I think I've said like a million times before, I'm moving in April, so I'm hoping I'll have a nicer place to sit and film. So around about now I just applied some lip balm. This one's from the same make as my moisturizer from Palmer's. I just love the smell of it, so I just stick that on my lips, and then I do my concealer. But I'm still using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I always use and always have used the colour Ginger for under my eyes and like any areas that need concealed. But I've actually also picked up, what is it? Custard, and it's just like for brightening. I don't use it every day. I probably only use it like if I'm going out at night. Not that I go out much, but you know, if I'm going out for like dinner and I want to put a little bit more makeup on and kind of like highlight more areas, then I will use the custard one. But today I'm not going to use it just because I'm like not doing much today. I'm just kind of doing errands. Then I just take my beauty blender again and just start blending that in. This is literally my favourite combination, is this concealer and this foundation together. I just think they look so perfect together, and they like sit really well with each other. Okay, so then I powder. I always will use the, which kind of still run out, but I will use the yellow banana powder in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette, or I use my Ben Nye loose, what is it? It's just loose powder from Ben Nye, banana powder as well though. And for under my eyes, I take a little bit, not much, and just kind of like where my mascara would hit under here and make the black marks, I put that on. But I don't really want to like bake my eyes as such, so because I think it looks too cakey. But yeah, I just put like little dots there. Then I use my Real Techniques powder brush and then just go over the areas that I want to powder. I actually used to love this powder, but now I'm not actually thinking it's that good. It doesn't really like keep me powdered for very long, but I'm talking like an hour, and then I look at my skin and it's like really shiny again. Okay, so moving on, I'm just contouring. Again, I alternate between two products. So the first one is the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, which I like rediscovered recently and I love it so much. Or I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette, and I will use this middle shade down here. But I think today I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer. I tend to use this one when I've got a little bit more of a tan. And then I've just got this little like brush from Chanel. It's from like a multi-pack, so I don't know what it is. But yeah, I just take it in and then tap, and then I will go into like the hollows of my cheeks and then anywhere the sun would hit, so like around my hairline, down the sides of my nose, and that's it. Then I do bronzer. So again, I think I used this last time as well. I'm still using the same bronzer from well, I've used this bronzer for years. It's one from Chanel, and it's like cream bronzer. It looks like this. It literally lasts so long and it smells amazing. So I just kind of like dab it, and then I go over my cheekbones and where I put the contour really. So kind of just dab it on my face. I don't like to do brush strokes with this because I feel like it like moves my makeup underneath. I don't know if that's something I'm doing wrong. If anyone knows, do let me know. But yeah, I just like to dab it. Okay, so moving on is eyebrows. I also alternate between two products with this one. So I'm still using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, which I still like for ease, but I don't really like it dries out loads. But someone did actually say to me to put my Max Fix Plus in it and use it like that, and it is actually really good. I think it dries out so quickly. Anyway, so I asked on Instagram about what people use in their eyebrows, and actually loads of people said a pencil, and they said is it called Spiked? Yeah, Spiked from MAC. So I picked that up, and I actually do love it, but I don't know whether it's just me, but it takes me so much longer to do my eyes with a pencil, and I'm going to just use my pomade today. And then I take my MAC 263 brush. It's just like a little angled brush, and then my Dip Brow Pomade is in the shade Soft Brown. With my eyebrows, I start by like lining the underside, so I'm gonna just show you. So I just follow the natural shape and underline. I don't like to bring the harsh line right up to the front, so I use like excess product to bring that forward so it's not too harsh. So once I've followed that natural shape, I take a little bit more and I start to kind of fill in these bits, like the front main section. Then I draw the shape. I hope you guys can like see what I'm doing. I just start by drawing the shape out, so. Okay, so once I've drawn the shape, I just try and fill them in. Okay, so now I've kind of like filled them both in. I'll just literally take whatever's left on my brush and do like the front section. So, and I'm really light-handed with this. I feel like this is the worst I've done my brows in months. Okay, so that is all I do for my brows. And then if I make them too strong, which happens a lot, I just take my spoolie and go through them and like break up the product. So lastly, I just need to dust away the powder from underneath my eyes. Then I apply a little bit more lip salve. Oh, I just ate it. I don't really wear that much lipstick. I like lipstick, but I just feel like my face looks really caked when I wear it. The only one I will wear, if I wear it, is called Velvet Teddy by MAC, and I think that's so good. But yeah, I very rarely wear it, and if I do, I just kind of put a bit on my finger and like do it on my lips, so it's like a really not obvious lipstick. Yeah, that's all I do for getting ready, and then obviously I use my MAC's Fix Plus spray. I cover my eyes and then just do my face. Okay, so that is my morning skincare makeup routine. Hair wise, I would either curl it or leave it like this, or I would put it just in like a low ponytail. If you want to see how I curl my hair, there is a video on that. I might update it though because it's really bad, so I might do another one in a few weeks. But yeah, at the minute my hair is like, I don't know, it's at a weird length. I don't really like it and want to get it cut a little bit shorter, so I'll probably just stick it back in a ponytail or just leave it because I'm not really doing anything today. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Everything I mentioned will be linked below, and I'll be back in a couple of days with another video. I'm going to do like a new in, so I've got quite a few pieces that I've collected up this month, and I think maybe the end of last month, so I'm going to do like a little haul. So please make sure to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in a few days with my haul. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time.